The Silmarillion proper comes to an end with the downfall of Morgoth, ending the first age of Middle-earth. The second age immediately follows, the Age of Númenor, a great civilization of men. It is also the age in which Sauron assumes the mantle of Dark Lord and forms much of the ancient backdrop for The Lord of the Rings. According to Tolkien, there are three main themes of the second age of Middle-earth. First, the Delaying Elves. Second, Sauron, the new Dark Lord. And third, Númenor. The remaining elves of Beleriand do not return to the west, but instead establish three main realms in what will become the regions known to us as the Land of the Hobbits. These are Elrond's Rivendell, Gil-galad's Sea Kingdom Lindon, and Eregion, which neighbors the mines of Moria. Sauron learned his master's tricks well. With the downfall of Morgoth at the end of the First Age, he seems to disappear. However, he mysteriously resurfaces some years into the Second Age, establishing himself in Mordor and dominating those unable to resist. He eventually maneuvers his way into the heart of Númenorian power, and is instrumental in the downfall of the Dunedain. Elros the Half-Elven, son of Eärendil and brother of Elrond, becomes king of the Edain, the mortal men that aided the elves of Beleriand, who are, for their part in the war against Morgoth, rewarded with an island kingdom as close to the Blessed Realm as mortals may dare. However, they quickly swell with pride and become easy targets for the designs of Sauron. The story of Númenor's downfall is the main plot of Akallabêth. Númenor's history covers a span of more than 3,000 years. It is an island paradise given to the Edain, the elf friends among men, as a reward for their service in the struggle against Morgoth. Although it is far closer to the Blessed Realm than any other part of Middle-earth, it is just out of reach. Furthermore, although the men of Númenor are granted abnormally long life, they are nevertheless still mortal, and subject to a limited lifespan. The kingship of Númenor is granted to Elros, the half-elven son of Eärendil, and brother of Elrond. He and his descendants rule the island in peace for many generations, eventually returning to Middle-earth in goodwill. However, at some point, Sauron becomes active again, crafting the Rings of Power and subjecting the peoples of Middle-earth to his will. After the military intervention of Númenor and Middle-earth, Sauron is taken prisoner, yet eventually he comes to wield great influence in the affairs of Númenor. He convinces the last king of Númenor, Ar-Pharazôn, to undertake a foolish military expedition, leading to the tragic end of Númenor. A small group of Númenorians survive, however, led by Elendil and his sons Isildur and Anarion. They establish the kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor in Middle-earth, and eventually defeat Sauron at the last alliance of men and elves. The Silmarillion ends with Of the Rings of Power and the Third Age, which effectively tells the story of the Lord of the Rings from this post-Númenorian vantage point. It's a really enjoyable account of the One Ring story we all know and love, told from a more omniscient and historical point of view. I'd like to thank you for watching this series of videos on J.R.R. Tolkien's The Silmarillion. If you'd like a longer discussion of the topics explored in this video, check out my podcast, The Tolkien Road, which includes long conversations about each chapter of The Silmarillion, as well as many other Tolkien works. You can also find handy text guides to each chapter at SilmGuide.com. Check out the links below for more info. Make sure to subscribe to this channel by clicking the subscribe button below, and click the alerts icon to get notified when a new video is released. Thanks for watching, and until next time, Namarie.